Welcome everyone. I'm Tara Ebb,
And I'm Jeremy.
and this is our myths versus realities for meditation and everything in between.
So even though this is one of our first few videos, it's arguably one of our most important ones.
If you guys are wondering what all these smaller videos are, the point of them is to give a background to the practices that we're going to be teaching. A lot of these things, if you don't understand them at their truest nature, they don't make full sense, or you won't be able to get as much from the practice as possible. So we're trying to break down all of the myths, all of the stereotypes, to really connect with anyone who could possibly benefit from this service.
Even though the practices that we're offering have been around for thousands of years and practiced by thousands of people along those years, there's still many misconceptions and myths and stereotypes that the average person thinks of when they think of meditation. And so the purpose of this video is to clear the air about those myths and really give people a true sense of the purpose and various purposes behind meditation and yoga.
So let's get into it. So the myth that only a certain type of people can or usually do meditation is kind of damaging to the perception of meditation itself. Meditation is a very diverse tool that has different aspects, different branches, and different uses if you use them in the right way, of course. But the whole idea that meditation can only be done by a certain person kind of leaves it to where people feel like, I can't do it if I'm not spiritual, I can't do it if I'm not religious. The reason many people see meditation in this light is because, at least where we come from in the West, it hasn't been immersed in our culture yet. And so the only places we usually do see it is in places of religion or spiritual places. So we automatically associate it with those places. But that's what Bija is for. We're trying to change that perception of meditation and show that anyone can do it and it can benefit anyone. The more people realize that this is just a myth, the more people will be able to openly try meditation and actually feel the benefits of what it has to offer.
And it's important for everyone to remember that there's a reason so many traditions exist. There's literally hundreds of traditions, in no form of exaggeration, with hundreds of practices in each tradition. And none of them are the same. Sure, they share similarities, but the fact that different people have different purposes for their meditation is huge in understanding that there's no one type of person who is intended to use these practices. It's for everyone. Meditation comes in many shapes and forms, and yet for some reason, when you ask the average person what they think of when they think of meditation, it's always the same image. It's some guy sitting on a mountaintop, eyes closed, focusing on his breath, and they're just doing Om for hours on end. And that's not necessarily what meditation is about. In reality, there's hundreds of different types of meditations, and that ranges from postures of sitting, as we described, to standing, lying down, or even walking and meditating throughout your day.
How we view the word meditation itself can limit its effects on us from the second we say it. When I say I'm going to meditate, that's more of a general description of what I'm about to do, the action that I'm about to do. But when I sit down, I need to be able to identify what kind of meditation I'm doing in order for it to have true effect on me. That's like going to the grocery store without a list. You're either gonna leave with everything you don't need, or you're gonna leave with exactly what you came in with, which is nothing. And so that's why a lot of people, they say, I've tried meditation, it didn't work for me. Well, what kind of meditation did you try? How long did you try it? These are all aspects, these are all factors in determining why it didn't work and what you can do to make it work for you.
The myth that meditation is meant to stop us from having bad thoughts and feelings is completely untrue. In fact, one of the goals of meditation, not the only goal, is to improve our relationship to our thoughts and feelings, and that includes the bad ones. So, to reiterate, one goal of many is not to stop our thoughts and feelings, but to stop our unhealthy attachment to our thoughts and feelings. So why wouldn't we want to stop bad thoughts and feelings? Because meditation is meant to improve our relationships not only to ourselves but to the rest of the world, and to do that we have to live fully and deeply, immersing ourselves in the present moment as much as we can. And that includes the good and the bad, because without the bad, there is no good. Even though it is possible to achieve a temporary state of stopping our thoughts and feelings from occurring from deep meditation, it's just a side effect and one of many, and it's not going to last, nor should it.
Yeah, and when we approach meditation with certain preset ideas of what it should be or what we want it to be, it makes it a lot harder to actually achieve those things. That's because in meditation, what we achieve, or the things that we achieve that make us feel great, or like he's saying, stopping thoughts and emotions from coming, those things are usually side effects of meditation. All of the things that we associate with positives of meditation, they're just side effects, when what we actually practice is just stillness and different aspects of stillness. So thank you everyone for watching. We hope you enjoyed. This is the first video like this, so if you have any other questions, you can send them in at bija.information@gmail.com. I'll put it right here.
Or you can post a question on our Facebook page, Bija, or DM us on Instagram, BijaTM. We'll be using all the questions that you guys send us or post to make a question and answer video to get as much information about anything from meditation and yoga to Bija as a business out to as many people as possible.
We hope we cleared up any misconceptions or views you may have had on meditation or anything like that. We'll see you on the next one really soon. Take it easy.